Hi, everyone. This is James again, and this week we're going to be talking about BetterLesson, which is a cool website that I learned about through my teacher interview. So, BetterLesson.com. This is a website that is a resource for teachers. It gives access to lesson plans for all grades and all subject areas, uploaded by teachers across the country. It's organized according to Common Core standards, which is really cool, and I can't wait to show you. The community there are two types of lessons. There are community lessons and there are master teacher lessons. The community lessons are freely contributed by volunteers. So pretty much people who use the website, teachers who use the website and want to post their own materials for other people to use. There are also master teacher lessons, which are teachers who are recruited for and applied to BetterLesson.com in order to present their very high quality lessons, have them checked and basically put up as classroom ready. There's also professional development through personalized PD. Maybe it may or may not be through a paywall. It's a little unclear. Let's look at the website. Oops, I seem to have lost it. So open this up here. So this is the website. This is the homepage. If you have an account, which I did sign up for one, it's completely unnecessary. You can use it without an account. But I decided to see if there would be a difference, and there is not. So you can check out master teacher lessons here, community lessons here, but we're going to check out browse standards. So this breaks it down according to, first of all, which Common Core standards you want to use. It shows just math and ELA here because those are the ones I chose. But you can go by grade level, and so let's say 7th grade, reading for literature. It will actually tell you the standards, just in case you've forgotten or have not memorized these little alphanumeric codes. And then if you click on the standard, it will take you to a list of relevant lessons, and so you can kind of go down through here. You can click on one, and if you look, this is actually one of the master teacher lessons. It gives you an objective right at the top. It gives you a big idea, which in some places it kind of serves as an essential question, and other places it isn't. It gives you an estimated time. It tells you which standards specifically it hits. And then here's this breakdown. So you can go through, you can click through, see kind of more detailed information, or actually be able to access resources like worksheets. They'll put up movies of themselves talking about it, or pictures from class. And at the bottom, you can give feedback. There are also similar lessons to link to at the bottom. This is the link through to personalized PD. If you go far enough, it'll ask you to basically submit a whole bunch of information. For my account, I said that I was a 10th grade ELA teacher to create my account. I don't want to push the lie that far, but from the sound of it, it sounds like this might be personalized PD might be a service you pay for. So heading back here, let's talk about the pros and cons. So the pros and cons, it's an easy to navigate website. It's beautifully designed. And the Common Core organization makes it all the better, because when you're trying to fulfill those standards, as we have all learned, it can be a little bit nerve-wracking to try and figure out exactly how to structure a lesson or what a lesson should look like. And this helps with that because there is a lot of material to choose from. A lot of teachers have contributed to this website and made it a really good resource. And the master teacher lessons, because they are curated, that makes them very high quality. And there's a lot of them too. And like they say, they are classroom ready. And this is totally useful for our lesson plan assignments. So the cons, the freely contributed community lessons, there's no quality control. So this is, if someone uploads something that's completely nonsensical, you can report it and it'll get taken down. But otherwise, someone can post a bad lesson plan. There was one lesson plan where a teacher basically said that you should lie to your students. You should tell them that that punctuation has no place in poetry one day, and then in the next reveal that, yes, it has everything to do with it. And, maybe that's not a really malicious lie, but it kind of breaks that whole explicitness thing that we talked about last week. And again, personalized PD, is it pay to play or is it free? I don't know. I didn't want to pursue it that deep, but I really feel like even if you do have to pay for it, that doesn't affect the lesson plans themselves. Personalized PD is supposed to pair you up with a coach. Useful for teachers, certainly, probably not as much for librarians. And on that note, There's no librarian-specific content on here. I think that's an oversight. It's probably not a big deal. And the website is nonetheless useful for us as instructors. So this is a very good website for any sort of educator or teacher, and it's especially good for any school librarians to know about. So if a teacher comes to us looking for help, looking for that kind of input, you can suggest this website to them, and they're going to love you for it. So thank you, everyone. I was really looking forward to sharing that with you, and I hope you guys have a good night.